Your brother Chicken Swoop.
Insane.
Insane.
My brother,
Okay,
Killer.
Killer
had
was a
hand
20.
Was 20.
Okay.
Both of them rest in peace.
Had you heard of the 20 Hustlers? Rolling 20 Hustlers?
I think that's what they were named at first. I'm not sure, but I think that's what, from my understanding, the 20s were more hustlers than gangbangers.
Right.
They was a little bit older too than the Insanes.
I was just wondering if your brother is the reason why I went from Hustler to Crip.
I have no idea. I can't. I can, because I have a brother that was original 20. And a cousin Cup that was,
Right.
That was one of the original 20.
I just wanted to say thank you, appreciate you. Can you give us a closing and a positive message on,
Yeah, I can give you a positive message. Put God first. Put God first. If you put God first, everything else is possible.
right.
But if you don't put God first, you're going to be stuck in the
So
same
is
cycle.
there anything else you want to say to the youngsters?
Nah, man, get it together. But, everybody got to take their road, their trip, the way
Right.
they know how to take it.
Right.
I can't.
I just want to dip into his little prison time just for a second. So you hit prison in '76 as a payback.
Yeah. 76, 77, yeah.
How old were you when you first hit prison?
About 17, I think. 17, 18, 17, 18.
Were there any other Long Beach
Oh, yeah.
paybacks in there with you, or were you the solo?
No, I wasn't. No, I had home. Chico went to prison before I did, and a couple of other people that was there before I was there.
Was it Tracy, the first one you
Yeah,
hit?
Tracy. So, Gladiators.
Who was there with you? You remember?
Just the Crips at all.
Crips.
Bad Habit Rabbit, Eddie Haythorne, Cowboy, all the Baycock. I was in there with all of them. I mean, I just missed Raymond Washington by a few months, I think it was. It may have been longer than that, but all the original, most of the original Crips was there when I got there. That little Big Bam, not Little Bam, Big Bam from Hoover, Sugar Bear from Hoover, who's that?
I think Sugar Bear just recently got out.
Yeah.
How's he doing?
He's doing great. The last time I seen him,
Good.
Bad Happy Rabbits out. There's a few people out.
That's good.
I gotta ask you, were the CCOs up and running when you were in there?
They had started just before I was getting out, but they and the Blue Notes and
Vanguards.
the Vanguards.
Were you ever approached to join any of that?
I was a Vanguard.
You were.
Yes, I was.
You know Money Mike?
Yes, I do. I was one of the knuckleheads.
What was the difference between? Why so many different black groups up in there?
I mean, it really wasn't that many different black groups. It was BGF, the Vanguards, and the Crips and Bloods.
Out of the gang members, who was first? Vanguards, Blue Notes?
Oh,
CCO.
Vanguards was before any of the...
Because the Vanguards was combined of both Bloods and Crips. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Vanguards...
That seemed like the better idea.
Well, the Vanguards was originally supposed to be started because of the way things were going down with the BGF and the other blacks that wasn't BGF. That's why the Vanguard started.
That's good.
Was the Vanguard strictly a Southern California?
No. They had people from up north. But you didn't have that many there in Tracy. Tracy was, if you spent a week there, and if you wasn't about it, you probably wouldn't even, you had to tell them to move you somewhere.
Why not BGF? Why splinter off into all these different groups?
Well, for me personally, I had a cousin that was a BGF, and I had older homeboys that was BGF. That when I stepped in Tracy, told me no, you will not be joining us. Period. That's
That was
what.
a good heads up.
Yeah, no, well, I mean, you know, for whatever their reasons was at the time, they wouldn't allow me to be, and they wouldn't allow nobody to approach me to try to get me to join.
Vanguards is disbanded now, right?
Yeah.
What was the mission of them when they started? What was their purpose?
To better equip themselves against stuff that was going on with different other groups,
Different racial groups or our own?
our own and different races. So it was a thing. Now, I don't want to put this on all the BGFs because I have people, family that's BGF, and I have good partners that's BGFs and all that. But at Tracy, during that time when I was there, it got kind of out of hand. You know, it got kind of out of hand where people was getting recruited that didn't know they was getting recruited. You wake up one day, now you're a BGF.
Let me ask you two names if you ran across them at Tracy. Rocc Head?
Yeah.
Cutes?
Yeah, I was in Folsom with Cutes. That's my partner. I was there when he had to put your Michael Stone in his place. So, you know, I was right there. So, yeah, I know Cutes really good. So and Cutes was you know, that was my partner. Yak.
Were there ever conflicts of interest from Long Beach dudes joining different organizations in there?
Of course.
So there was Long Beaches in BGF, Long Beaches in Vanguard, Long Beaches in CCO.
Mm-hmm. And it did cause some problems.
Is this the reason why you didn't choose to go Insane or 20s? Because once you got in there, you went Vanguard, so there was no point?
No, it was no point after when you're a child, you do childish things. When you become a man, you don't do childish things anymore. Once you realize what these people, what we was out here doing as Crips, and once you realize that wasn't, hey man, what am I killing somebody for? What am I gangbanging for, really? Something that I don't even own, really? Didn't make no sense, you know. Then we all end up in there. Now we can't kill each other.
I like the way you put that too, because it was teenagers that started the Crips, and Pyrus and shit. And you were in prison, and you had to become a man quick because you were young.
Yeah.
You were there with the heavy hitters from all the political prison groups.
Yeah. You have to, you know. People ask, you know, I don't gangbang no more, and I don't glorify it. I don't want you to think I'm glorifying it. I was what I was,
Right.
You know, and I'm, you know,
just keeping it truthful,
yeah.
historical.
But to tell the truth, once I seen the light, seeing that this is stupid, people getting killed for no reason other than the color. Really, man? You know, we didn't got to where we are. You know, once you get them blinds off your eyes and see who the real enemy is, and we the real enemies of each other, are not having the knowledge that we're supposed to have.
Questioning. What was your education level prior to going to prison?
None.
What was it when you came out?
I got my GED. You know, I'm pretty good.
No, that's what I'm trying to establish. A lot of times,
I didn't even know how to read before I got busted.
Because a lot of them boys, they was pushing on book reports.
Yeah.
Reading. And,
when you go to the whole in prison is you know, we get off the streets, but in prison it's a whole different ballgame.
Right.
You ain't gonna waste your time in there. If you whatever group you belong to, they got a line that they push. In Folsom and 4A, man, you was there with people that was real
what was the
serious.
influence for you as far as education?
Zeke Curry, Yogi, Yuka Panel. He was my neighbor. He taught me to put that TV up. Don't even pull it from under your bed. You know, exercise, breathe. You know, learn what's going on. Watch what you eat, and all kind of different stuff that you learn in there that you didn't have no clue about.
And stuff you can apply to your life today as well.
Yeah. And know who your real enemies are. You know, people want to put guys in prison as low lives, don't have no education. Man, them dudes in there are smart.
Tell us who Yogi is.
Hugo Pennell. He was a BGF. Well, that's debatable. That is, I don't think he was. I think he was part of George Jackson thing. But I don't think he ever was really a BGF. You know.
When you say the George Jackson thing, what are you referring to?
Jackson, the Soledad Brothers. He was in with that. But and then people put labels on because they don't know what else to do.
I'll put that label on, man.
But no, not you, but other people have said that.
I was just going to tell you, not that they right, because we know the police lied, prison lied, but he's on BGF in the prison paperwork.
Yeah. And they put a lot of stuff in there, people use people's names to justify doing something. And like, you can go to San Quentin and he was enforcing and say, Yogi said, do this. And people that really don't know no better do it because they thinking he this and that. And then come to find out that wasn't even.
Was either you familiar with Buford Beard?
What was his name?
He was a Soledad brother.
Oh, it was a bunch of, them brothers in Soledad. That's a whole nother story, man.
Right.
They was.
That's a whole nother story.
So what year did you go in and what year did you get out?
I went in 1976. Well, I got busted in 76. I actually touched the yard in 77.
You came home when?
In 96.
That's the year I graduated from high school.
What, 77?
77.
How was that work?
That was some good times,
Yeah.
So when you got busted right before you got busted in 76, you on the streets as a payback. Who's your payback crew? The ones you ran with?
Bobby Lee, Bobby Spencer, Big D, Ronnie Brooks. It's a few of us. It was only about 9 of us, really. And it's the same crew that I ran with since we was like this.
What about Bunchy? Did you know him?
Yeah, I know Bunchy. But you talking about from Long Beach, not from Gardena.
Oh, right.
Was Bunchy considered a Gardena?
Yeah.
See, him and Barefoot was Gardena. And see, Barefoot moved around because he was off Avenue.
Yeah.
He was Johnny Appleseed of Crippen.
Yeah, he was laying seeds all over.
He was in Eugene's or Harlem's.
He been all over the place,
So why when they bring up Gardena, it always falls on Slim and that other guy?
Michael Lohmeyer, Slim.
And they don't give it to Bunchy.
Well, I mean, because Bunchy was just international. He wasn't just...
I think that's it. Bunchy lived by Bret Hart.
Okay. Yeah, and then Bunchy was not just stuck. Some people are just stuck in their neighborhood. You know what I mean? Some people are just known in their neighborhood. Like we say about Barefoot Pookie. Pookie was all over. Right. So you can't just say, you can say he's a payback, but you can't just, he was all over.
Like speak to the fire.
Yeah. I was the one. I'd like to see what was going on outside of my block. I'd be all over the place.
So you were in prison when Bunchy got knocked down in prison?
Yeah, but I wasn't in the yard. I wasn't.
But you heard about it when it happened?
Yeah. Everything that happened, you hear about it just before it happened or right after it happened. You can be in San Quentin, I could be in Folsom. I know what's going on.
Did Bunchy cross over to any of these prison gangs?
You have to ask.
Bunchy's dead, buddy.
Yeah, but I can't answer that.
He's gone.
I can't. It's certain things you just. I can't answer that. Yeah, it's certain things I just, you know, I don't know. You know, I know he was a good brother. You know, other than that,
So wait a minute. Pookie was up in there in '76 also.
yeah,
Yeah, I think he was
77. Yeah,
to have
That's '78.
Because he got that one picture with all the Long Beach
All
Jazz.
the guys.
Yeah.
yeah.
So were you hearing about Pookie when he was in there in prison?
Yeah, I've been knowing. Yeah,
So basically, that whole little payback committee was in prison at the same time then.
most of the older cats. Yeah. So that's when you got Michael and all the other ones out here doing what they doing.
They basically took over.
Yeah, and then, you know, if you've been gone, like somebody was asking why you didn't stop this, how can you stop something you're in jail? So after you've been in there so long, you know, people forget, oh, he's OG. How is he OG? What is OG? Can somebody tell me what OG is? Because I really like to know. I don't know.
I think it was a term that just was given to describe a brother that was older than the rest.
And not just because he's from that.
No.
It's become so generic and
Yeah,
so
yeah.
loose now.
Yeah.
But originally, that's what it was interpreted
That's
as.
just like
Somebody that
homeboy.
was older than the next generation. And the next
You're not my homeboy because you grew up
From
in
the
the same
hood,
street
right.
I stayed on. I don't. How's that? You know that's what I used to get on cats that let these cats come in prison, and they from Long Beach or they from the east
And they
side of
start
Long Beach.
saying they from.
Yeah, and then you bring them in the car. Do you know this dude?
I've seen that a lot.
You know,
Can't
you
connect
want
the dots.
you want to keep the car big so you let anybody in, and that's where stuff started happening. At.
Right.
You know, you got other stuff. But we got to go. I have my brother.